Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Jujutsu Kaisen, you guys. I was blown away by the last episode. I absolutely loved it. Not only was it a panda episode, but we got to learn so much more about just so many things, and I cannot wait to get into it. So if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube today, I would really love it if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So, alright guys, Panda is not a panda. He'll always be a panda to me though. But he literally is like not, you know, I mean, I think the odds for him not being an actual panda were probably pretty good when you consider that he's a talking, fighting panda. But, I mean, he's like one of those, they call them cursed corpses, but it's, I think the way that somebody described it to me in the comments says it's a little bit closer, almost to like a cursed doll, like an animated or reanimated, like, object of sorts. And we got to see baby panda. Oh my god, baby panda. Baby panda exploded my heart and my brain all at the same time. I'm just so blessed to have seen baby panda. And we got to know a little bit about Panda and how he works, because Panda has some siblings who help him out, and we know that they helped him out in the last fight, in the last episode. He has like a shy sister and a brother who's like a gorilla, apparently, which I feel like we've seen that in the opening credits, and I just thought it was like a really angry version of Panda. But no, well, he kind of is, but he's not. He's this brother who is a gorilla. So that was great. I mean, the whole episode was great. We got so much revealed to us. We got a lot revealed to us about Mekamaru, and honestly, like, I felt pretty bad once I heard the origin story behind, or at least some of the origin story behind Mekamaru. I mean, that's pretty brutal, guys. It is pretty flippin' brutal. And I love that we ended off that battle with Panda being like, hey, you know, I'm here, like, and I'm like, oh my god, Panda, I just love you so much. I just love you so much, and I really hope that they're going to be friends now. So we had that. We had, really briefly at the beginning, a little bit more of our fight with Yuji and Toto, where Toto explains to Yuji that, you know, he's thinking of gathering up his energy as like, oh, it moves to your body as parts, and it's like, no, we exist in this world as like one being. So think of it that way instead, which I thought was really cool. And so he's helping out his BFF apparently with that. So I'm guessing we're just going to go through like fight by fight between each person and get to know each probably our actual like Tokyo students as well as the Kyoto students a little bit better through each one. Like, we didn't know a whole lot about Panda before that, and we learned a lot about him, but we also learned a little bit about Mekamaru as well. And we had, of course, a great Juju stroll, which was about basically poor Mekamaru being burdened with some extra tasks and errands by the girls of the group. So so it was great, guys. I absolutely loved it. I really think Panda, I think right now for me, I love Yuji too. It's hard not to put him up there too, but I think my top characters at this point are Gojo, Panda, and Toto. they leave an impression. All three of them, you could say beyond a shadow of a doubt, they leave an impression. Yeah, guys, I'm having a blast with the show. I can't wait to see where we're going with getting to know everyone better with this, event, as well as, you know, kind of the bigger story of like what on earth is going to happen with like these higher ups who want Yuji dead. We know that Mahito is still out there. We know they're planning something. So, and of course, we still have like Sukuna just chilling inside of Yuji, just picking his moment apparently. And who knows when that'll be? I'm sure it will be epic when it finally happens. But so yeah, guys, I think we're in for some really great stuff. What do you say we go ahead and get started with the next episode of Jujutsu Kaisen? Let's go. Wow. She's her sister, though. Mean. That's a relief. Oh! Yeah, you were lied to about Maki. See, the thing is, think of how much harder you would probably work if you couldn't see. If you had all that to prove, you know what I mean? Yup, she's already figured it out. What? No, there's gotta be more to it than that. Oh. A hidden weapon. Holy cow, Maki is on fire here. She got her to move her legs, yep. Oh, I don't think so. Maki is really, really good. Oh! Give that back, please. They're all watching. Really? Ah, we know they don't like accept her. They burn red, and they burn blue, and that's how they keep track. Okay. Huh? Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Yes, it is very tough. I think being a female. That's kind of an interesting commentary on females in general. She's like, I get that I'm done with you and whatever. That is a very interesting concept, though. Oh, don't do that. Oh! You're constantly distracted, okay. Whether he's there or not, he's in your head. Right, we know it has not been easy for either one of them. Oh, dang. That really sucks. That sucks. Oh, wow, guys. I'm not loving the, like, higher-ups in the Jujutsu world. She just doesn't care. Oh. All right, her friends. She and Maki had the same exact thing, but I'm guessing they haven't. Oh, man. Oh, is that so? She reached her. That's all she needs. Just a bristle of the broom. Oh, she's got no time. She is her, and that's all that matters. That's beautiful. A squeaky hammer? Oh, that noise it made, though. Oh my god, that just pierced my soul. What's happening? No! Oh my god, guys. It's moving so fast. I love that fight between them. I love, like, getting a little bit of what each one of them is all about. They are twins. Oh, wow. That's messed up. Who's there? Oh. Oh, they were close when they were little. Because she can't see them, but she can. Oh. She come back all right. Take over? Yeah. To run this show. Oh, please. They're going to make it really hard for them. Do what you want. Oh, and they're going to make it hard for Mai, too, because of that. She didn't want that. She didn't want them to make it hard for Mai, so that's probably another reason they hate each other. Or Mai hates her. Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks that, like, it would have been nice if they could have, like, relied on one another, but that's just not how it was going to go in this really crummy environment. Oh! She was just having her run out of ammo. First love. Uses one's curse energy to create matter from nothing. Oh! Oh my god, excuse me. She caught it? Ouch. No kidding. It's a bullet. But it's not, Oh. In exchange. Oh. Because it wasn't, dang. So she is very, very powerful. Kind of like Yuji has, like, the superhuman kind of abilities, too. But wasn't born with a... What? Oh. She never wanted it. Oh, no. What was so bad about being a servant? That's what she wanted, but because Maki left. They could have stayed together. But that wasn't her. I kind of feel bad for her now. She had to do what was right for her. It's just too bad. She didn't want her sister to be hurt. Oh. Oh, no. So sad. But then she kind of did. She didn't mean to. She wasn't trying to hurt her. She had to go forge her own path. Oh. Okay. I feel you. I love edamame. Okay. Oh no! Are you eating her edamame? How dare you? Oh my god, yes, please give me a recipe. Cut up and put it in the seafood. Spiciness done. With milk. Okay, yep, because the milk's going to be cold. And you've got yourself a creamy, spicy ramen. Oh my god. I'm trying this. I'm legit trying this for lunch because I have some seafood ramen in a cup. Yum. You do? What does that mean? Oops, maybe I shouldn't try it then. What do they mean? Guys, that was such an excellent episode. Oh my god, I'm so loving getting to know each character a little bit better throughout the course of these battles. And I gotta say, this was no exception with us really getting to flesh out the sisterhood and the background behind Maki and Mai even more. We knew that they hated each other. We knew that their clan had made it very difficult for them. But getting to know the specifics of like Mai and the way that she uses her technique and the bluff with the gun and then Maki just catching it. Oh my god, so many good like kind of like false twists and then new twists at every point in that battle. I absolutely loved it. And I gotta say, I feel really bad for both of them because honestly, I think a lot of their issues can be chalked up to their clan kind of being jerks to them. And I really get now, so we've known for a while that Gojo, in particular, just really is flippin' done with the way that things are done in the jiu-jitsu world and has no time for like the very you know, kind of stuffy or outdated customs that just kind of tend to hold back, I think, a lot of different people. And we're kind of getting to see that with the Zenin clan. And I don't know a lot of other people. I think they mentioned, like, did they mention that someone else was from the clan too? I feel like they mentioned that a little while back. But the way that things are done there seems really unfair. Just like looking at it as an outsider of like what these two girls went through, especially when you consider that Maki was born with a talent, you know, it just wasn't specifically what they were looking for. And so basically the girls were from a very early age, we see seen as like failures, and twins are bad omens apparently. Like that's a new one. So you know, it just kind of seems like they were never even really given a chance to succeed, and Maki just was not going to live with that and was going to set out to kind of forge her own path. But the problem is Mai kind of was all right with the, you know, just, okay, we get to stay in the family, we stay in the clan, we're servants, but whatever, other than that, we kind of live normal lives. We don't have to worry about, like, fighting and getting hurt and stuff like that. And that just was not for Maki, and did not mean for her sister to be hurt, but perhaps did not think the whole thing through, and that, like, because of that, things were about to become very, very hard for her sister as well. And they even said, like, okay, we're gonna make things hard for Mai too, and she's like, don't do that, and it's like, nah, sorry, too late. So, you know, you could argue maybe she didn't think the whole thing through, but, like, at the same time, you know, you've got to do you as well, and you've got to, but then her sister, of course, kind of inevitably felt hurt, abandoned, left behind, sort of forced into, just as Maki would have been forced into a life as a servant that she didn't want, Mai was kind of forced into a life as a sorcerer that she didn't want too. It's very, very unfortunate. I really wish there was any hope for their sisterly bond at this point. I think we can all agree the real enemy here is the outdated customs, and not so much each other. They were just kind of like both doing their best, but you know, trying to get by in a kind of a very tough environment. I love their battle. Their battle was just exceptional. I like it was kind of brief, but we did get to see the battle between Nobara and, oh God, what's her name? Momo, I think her name is, the little witch on the broom. I do love her, the little witch on the broom, and she is super cute, but you know, she brings up a very interesting point in the Jujutsu world, and arguably in the actual world, that like if you're female, you've got to be cute, but yet you got to be strong. And if you're caught being cute but not strong, you're in trouble. And if you're caught being strong but not cute, you're in trouble. But then Nobara, we see her coming in like, I don't care. I feel strong and I feel cute and I'm me, and that's all I care about. Really don't care about the excuses. And I think both points are kind of valid, to be honest. Like, from Nobara's perspective, she's like, yeah, you know, it sucks that people have been through stuff in their upbringings, but like, you can go through stuff and also, you know, decide that you're gonna do this instead, or like, it doesn't just give you an excuse to be a jerk or whatever. And it doesn't just give you an excuse to like try and kill Yuji without a second thought. Like, have you even considered what he's like as a person and everything? Or did you just listen, you know, just follow your orders? So they both, I think, had some really valid points. You know, I think there's a lot of substance to both those arguments that, like, in a lot of ways, like, you're seeing a lot of individuals who have had to work very hard to like overcome like disadvantages from the very, very beginning of their lives, which is not nothing by any means. And, you know, I think Nobara's point is also valid that like, well, but you can't just use that as an excuse to like go kill Yuji. You know, you as of like now, you have choices and everything as well. Really, really interesting stuff, guys. I gotta say, I'm loving like both I really like that they make it very hard for you to come in and be like, yeah, we're behind our like Tokyo school 100%, because here's a Kyoto school and they've got really interesting characters with really good backgrounds and really relatable stuff as well. You know, I kind of feel the same way about like, you know, another show I can think of that does like the different teams, the different classes as My Hero. That's not really a spoiler if you haven't seen My Hero. It's My Hero Academia, so there's going to be classes. It's academics. But I know a lot of you do watch that with me as well, and it's a similar thing on there. Like, you can't just root for your class or for your team or whatever. It's like they make both teams or all teams so likable and interesting in their own way and relatable. That you're just kind of left with a ton of really great characters and you don't know who to root for. So yeah, guys, I loved that. I loved getting to see, and I feel like, we had all female fights in this one, which was really cool too. Getting to see things from the female perspective. We got to see, honestly, both fights, you know, we got that, the argument between Momo and Nobara in the first one, and then we got to see, like, just a little bit of the way, that the, females of this clan were treated as well. So, really interesting stuff that they're getting into here, guys. I love it. I thought the fights were fantastic. I did feel bad for Nobara, though, just getting, like, taken out like that. But, man, all right, guys, and we still actually have like an actual event going on as well. Like, I mean, they are still like keeping score and everything, even if nobody is really at this point. The goal is just to protect Yuji, for the Tokyo school anyway. So, all right, guys. Oh yeah, and we got to see the one person who's like controlling the animals. That's really cool. I honestly just thought they were just like cameras that were made to, you know how like you can get like the nanny cams that are like a teddy bear with a camera in it, but no guys, it's all, I love how it's like all sorcery no matter what we're doing. Like even the way they keep score is all like sorcery, and the way that they're like watching is all sorcery. It's very, very cool. I love it. It's like a whole different world. Yet it's kind of, it's set in our world, so it's kind of like a world within a world, you know? So awesome stuff, guys. I'm loving it. I cannot wait to see what's next. I wonder whose fight is going to be next now. Let's see. Have we seen, we saw a little bit of Fushiguro and the other guy. Maybe that? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who's left. All right, guys. Loving the show. Loving this event. Loving this arc. Now we're building up other characters, and I can't wait to see where this is all going. Now with even more investment in everyone, you know what I mean? Like now moving forward, whatever happens, like we're that much more invested in everybody. So it's going to be, the stakes are going to be a lot higher. So I love that episode. I've been enjoying this arc a lot. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.